Well, I guess people had to see it to believe it. We were watching tape and watching this Northern Kentucky team play, and we had some major concerns coming in. They battle, they're very feisty, scrappy, and it seemed to have been just a run or two in the first half that has created some separation, or early in the second half. In most of the games that we've seen, and it hasn't been big separation. But then they get back and they just figure out a way to kind of play even and make the game tough. And that's what I've seen on tape, regardless of their record. A very tough team that has really good guard play, and their bigs, their freshman is now becoming a sophomore right before our eyes. The number 30, I think 34, McDonald. I think he's a freshman. Yeah, a player he's going to be really tough to handle. And it was a game of runs, and it was the last run that we had that put us over the top. It was late. It was the last 3 minutes or so, but it was the last run that put us over the top. And Jordy here was a big part of that. I thought J.J. was phenomenal defensively with the blocks. I thought we got a critical stop, one that has eluded us all year with Jaquan and a few others down there on Holland as he attacked the rim. That type of stop eluded us. That kept the lead around 4. And then we got a run out, I think, which took it to 6. But clearly Jordan at the end there with the 2-and-1s. Did you make the free throws?
Yes, I did.
Good. Okay. That was big for us. But clearly when you look at these stats sheets and see 30 free throws, boy, that's more free throws than three-pointers. That's a good sign. That's a good sign for us.
Jordan, did you feel like at that point in the game you guys needed a little bit of a lift? Were you real cognizant about trying to drive to the rim and create contact and try to finish?
At that time, I was just trying to get downhill and see what the defense would give me, and take whatever they give me.
Rob, Jordan's obviously really good at that.
Yeah.
He's just all year. It seems like he's kind of been the straw that's
Yeah.
you guys drink, right?
Yeah, he has, and he's done a phenomenal job making the right decision and just giving us what we needed at that time. And he just has a knack for doing that. We're very pleased, very fortunate to have him. And I'm sure there's a few plays that he would like to have back, but it's not many. I mean, think about his play. It's been phenomenal. And we need that. We need that quarterback on the floor, so to speak, and he's doing a phenomenal job at that.
Obviously, the opponents have something to say about it, too. But what have you thought about the energy early, the first 2 games?
Man,
it's tough to get down against these teams, isn't it?
It is. It's really stressing us, and it's been every game here, or every game at home. It's not that it's fans, the crowd. It's just us. We've got to figure out a way to come out and just play harder. Because this is what happens on the road. Everyone knows on the road that you have to come out and play hard when you're that road team. And I think at times we come out, and home teams can come out feeling a little bit like, okay, just settle in this game and let it kind of happen. And next thing you know, you're down 9-0. Now the road team has the energy. If you look around the league, I think there was an upset tonight with the road team winning. So it's the league. The coaches, we know each other well. The teams they're familiar with the environments, unlike Northern Kentucky. And they just go out and they just come play hard. And it's going to be like this every night in our league. I really believe it's going to be tough every night for all of our opponents and for all of us.
Jordan, what do you think about that? As a point guard, you got to go out and kind of set the tone, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you take it on yourself to moving forward here to try to get the guys out to a better start, get you guys out to a better start?
Yeah, I do. Just try to put confidence in my teammates that they can make shots and make sure they get going before I get going.
Rob, you touched on the blocks a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously you got some guys back there that can do that. It's not kind of, especially JJ. It's a nice luxury to have.
Yeah, coach has to keep them in the game. Yeah, and you got to trust sometimes. And JJ's put a lot of work in, and everyone knows our relationship has been one of sometimes tough love. Then we pick each other up. But JJ's a guy. He always pats me on the back when I need one, and it's just a reminder of me that sometimes he needs that same thing. And we've grown together, and I've got a lot of respect for him. But at times, when you have another guy playing so well as Matt has been playing, it's hard to figure out how to adjust when all these teams are attacking us. It's just good that JJ was in the flow so he could be out there and be a big-time contributor for us like he was. I mean, if a couple of those go in, it's different, and he's the only one that can really make that play. So it was good. It was good for his confidence.
Probably make the first 2 games here in conference. Austin, you touched on it. It's going to be nice to finally get him going from the perimeter. What have you seen from him to this point?
With Austin?
Yeah, Austin.
Well, if he was sitting here, I'd say it. We haven't seen a lot right now, but we know what he's capable of doing. The great thing about Austin is that he just wants to win, so he knows that he can play better. We're going to do everything we can to get him to that rhythm, and in the meantime, his teammates have to pick him up, and he's comfortable with that. But we're a better team when he's hitting some of those shots, playing that crafty style of basketball, which we haven't seen yet this year. So I think with this time away from school, where he can just focus in on, all right, getting back in the gym, just concentrating on basketball, hopefully that will get him back centered to where he can play the style of basketball that everyone is accustomed to seeing him play. That's all we can do, and in the meantime, his teammates have to do a nice job of picking him up.
I know you don't necessarily focus on number of shots, but you like to get more than 6 shots out of him in a game, right?
We've talked a little about that. I think Austin he's at a place right now where he understands, okay, Coach, I've got some teammates here that can help out while I figure this out, so let's not be afraid to do that. And that says a lot about his character, about who he is as a person. So as we figure this out, he's still capable of all of a sudden just 3 in a row. But it's the other end of the floor where he was really so crafty defensively, and I think that's where he's really concentrating on now. So we'll help him. We'll help him out.